Welcome back. All our top stories can be found on our website, channelstv.com, and on youtube.com/channelsweb. Do visit m.channelstv.com to see us live on your mobile device. You can also download the Channels TV app on Android, iOS, and Windows phones from their respective stores. Now, besides the news and updates, the Channels TV app has an eyewitness feature. We encourage you to use it to share those pictures, videos, or news of happenings around you. Just install the app, then tap and swipe to reveal the eyewitness menu and follow the instructions. The Ogun State government has recruited and trained 3,000 food vendors on personal hygiene for its light homegrown food school feeding program. Commenting on it, the Commissioner for Special Duties, Mr. Leke Adeolu, explains that robust monitoring and evaluation is being put in place to ensure quality is strictly adhered to.
After the initial documentation exercise, the vendors recruited from the 3 senatorial districts were trained on basic personal hygiene and food storage to help in preparing good and nutritious meals for about 200,000 primary school students in the state.
Feeding program is an initiative of the federal government that Ogun State has keyed into under the governor, Senator Ibikunle Amosu. It's supposed to run for the next 3 years in the first instance. It has been budgeted. That's what we're working on.
The program, according to the State Commissioner for Special Duties, Mr. Leke Adeolu, is set to take off agricultural produce available across the state through effective monitoring and evaluation.
We have a very robust monitoring and evaluation process. We also have a very rigid feedback mechanism from within the school communities themselves. Where a particular food vendor disperses or serves substandard food or we receive complaints, there are sanctions spelled out in that MOU which we'll be looking to enforce very rigidly.
Some of the vendors commended the federal and the state governments for the program as it has created employment opportunity for many unemployed people.
More job created for those women. You know, the women always taking the more responsibility in the house.
I feel honored because it's not everybody that applied for this program was selected, but I feel honored to be selected.
The program is expected to be effective in 1,554 public primary schools across the 20 local government areas and 37 local council development areas of Ogun State.
Staying in the Southwest, the National Union of Local Government Employees, NULGE, has warned that it will no longer tolerate situations where the federal government takes a larger chunk of the revenue and leaves little or nothing for the states and the local government. According to the leadership, the practice before now has been the deliberate withholding of council funds under the pretense that it's been saved for a rainy day. These are the views expressed at this year's National Delegates Conference of the NULGE in Akure, the Ondo State capital.
The state and the local government are said to be nearer to the grassroots, and that's the people. But the present sharing formula of 52.8% to the federal government, with the state and local governments sharing 47.2%, the Nigerian Union of Local Government Employees, NULGE, does not think that's equitable, and they want an immediate reversal.
We shall continue to demand for financial autonomy for local government, while also advocating for more powers and democratization of the local government system in Nigeria. Our dream of making local government free of corruption can only be achieved when we learn that unity is strength.
One of the solutions, according to NULGE, is to allow the local governments an autonomous status such that it generates its revenues and plows it back into developmental projects.
The Constitution is an encumbrance to the successful performance of their functions. So with autonomy, we are there. Autonomy for local governments, we are there. I tell you.
The governor of Ondo State, who is the guest of the delegate conference of the union in Akure, the Ondo State capital, tells the gathering that one of the ways that the state has decided to shore up its revenue is by blocking leakages.
In those states, it is not only that we do not tamper with local government funds. Local government funds are used for local government purposes only. Today, in the last 7 years, we have paid over 5 billion naira as a percentage of our internally generated revenue to local government funds. Today, in Ondo State, yes, we are owing local government workers 4 months, but the core service we are owing 5 months. That is in Ondo State. Local government workers are even ahead of the core service payment of salaries. That tells you it's true. It is not only that we do not touch their money, but areas of leakage, like sitting down at Jack and awarding contracts for every local council, that does not happen in Ondo State under my watch.
This is not the first time that Nolgate will be making such a demand, but the leadership of the union believes that this time around they will get a positive feedback from the federal government as regards the revenue sharing formula among the 3 tiers of government.
Also in the southwest, residents of Efon-Ekiti in Ekiti State could not hide their joy as Governor Ayodele Fayose late Thursday commissioned a 1-kilometer dual carriage road with street lights project constructed by his administration. The commissioning was part of activities lined up to commemorate the 2nd-year anniversary of the Fayose administration in the state. The governor, who also switched on the street lights of the newly constructed dual carriage road, assured the people of his government's commitment to providing required basic social amenities.
To thank the governor for what he has done for us in Efalaye. We have not seen this before. This is a dream come true, and I know that generations unborn in Efalaye will continue to praise and pray for his family, even generations unborn of his family, when they see what he has done for Efalaye.
You see, when you have a vision, you bring your vision to bear, and when you have the will, you will achieve it all. You have seen that this vision is that which is popular among the people. By the turnout here tonight, you can tell that the people are very happy. It's a project, it's a vision in the right direction, and they've expressed it by applauding it, by coming out in large numbers tonight to appreciate the government. Therefore, it's a republic, a one-town local government. Among the parameters of choice, came into met the criteria that we put in place. And for Efon, they are a one-way people. When they are with you, they are with you. When they say they are following you, they are following you. So I have to equally target the right people, the right community, to make sure that this infrastructure goes right.
You're watching news across Nigeria. Coming up, hotel staff in Kwara State protest an alleged takeover. Please stay with us.